All right. All right. Looks like my controller isn't exactly working just yet. It's gonna be a keyboard situation. Keyboard situation. My name is GoldVision. If you're just joining us, we are on round 2. Round 2 of EarthBound. And I might have just configured my keys in such a way that makes it impossible to play. But we're gonna see how it goes. And if I remember correctly, last time I left this world, it was in a terrible situation. Yeah, let's try this again. Left, up, down, left, right, start, and spacebar. A, S, D, Y's up there, Q and E are secure. Let's do this again and get out of there. We have to go talk to Mom because we need to get some sleep. We need to get the psychic powers back. Mothers understand these things. Eat some steak and scoot up to bed. Man, I've been getting enough sleep recently. I feel energized personally, and I'm pretty excited to head down. I've been thinking about this all week. I've been contemplating how to defeat these sharks downstairs in the city. Out here in Onett. It's been a pretty tumultuous journey so far. I don't know if you've remembered the seemingly endless grinding that was mind-numbing. Oh, there's another dog. I've focused on taming the animals in the city, accepting their biting attacks and taming them to kind of improve the general environment. Oh, I got up to level 5, which is just not enough. It's just gonna be not enough to advance in this world. I thought about doing some offline grinding, just playing and just fighting shark after shark, but that seemed a little unrealistic to hide some of the challenges that I might encounter. I wanted to be kind of fully transparent here with the income and the outgoing part of this game, and combating these sharks one by one. For example, let's just see if I can take on 2 of them. Let's see how this battle ends up. Level 5, recently reaching level 5. Going for the Yes Man Jr. It's gonna take 2 hits per Yes Man. These individuals are representative. Wow. Took down half my health so far just by combating these 2 individuals and lucking out, not getting hit by the skateboard. These bullies represent they're kind of the base level of a hierarchy. They might not understand or appreciate, but they feel important being part of it, and that's why they're combating me, and that's why they're willing to engage in such behaviors, even though they might not personally believe in them. We've got a spiteful crow over here. I'm gonna get the experience points. I need them. I'm gonna grab up some ipex and the spiteful crows seem like a good source of experience points to slowly advance. present a cookie. I'm gonna try to revitalize from these various items that have been purchased, that have these goods, I guess. I'm gonna use up these cookies because they're just taking up inventory space, and I need the energy and the resources to combat the sharks as we go through this town. The cookies bring back 6 hit points, which is not even one hit. Not even one shark attack. They normally hit for 14 points. And I would ideally like to get to level 6. That's the next level. 98 experience points needed. Which should only be a couple more battles of these sharks inside. There's several levels of combat that I'm going to have to get into once I enter the arcade. I only vaguely remember that, but it's almost endless fights within. And any kind of long-term planning that might be successful, according to fighting enemies that you don't necessarily need to, will really stack up and will have exponential positive returns. As far as I've remembered in games like this, instead of struggling along bit by bit, 28 experience points for the one fight, so I only need maybe 4 more of these to break into level 6. And as you can see, I almost lost almost all of my hit points just combating the one set of 2 sharks. And it's a lot worse within that arcade. Here we go. Pogo Punk charging forward. That's 2 cookies. That's 2 cookies worth of hits that it takes away every time. Wow. That's 4 cookies per fight. I don't actually know if that's a healthy way to keep track of hit points or convey to children that you just need to eat cookies until the bully's pain stops. But in this case, it does work that way. I need 2 more 2 sets of fights. There we go. Here's one. Let's hope that this one's a relatively painless endeavor. Skate Punk called for help. That's what I get for hoping. Shouted fiercely on the skateboard. 11 damage. 7 more. Boom. Take him down. It's unfortunate that this is how we have to engage, but I have to eat a hamburger just to survive. Just to survive this fight. I didn't see how many hit points it was, but I think it was closer to 40, which is just under Ness's maximum amount of hit points. And that was, once again, just a stressful fight, just picking out these bullies and trying to clear up and bring peace to this area, just to tame these bullies one at a time. I don't want to eat too many more hamburgers. I think I need another one just to fight them now. And I'm just gonna be low on hamburgers, but I'm also gonna be pretty close to being able to move into the arcade and then combat the boss of this hierarchy, Frank the boss man. We got the Pogo Punk and the Hula Hoop Man are wearing, well, they're kind of uniform. They at least seem consistent on their own end. They're still very aggressive. It looks like he has a nail at the end of his pogo stick. And at least identifying my enemies and seeing what makes them unique and what makes them important kind of adds to their own relevance, and I think it might subtract from their capabilities of seeing me as just an enemy if I keep them as relevant as possible and not see them as easily defeated points, but actually as other elements in my life, in my world, that are important to engage with in a way that's respectful. I think if we respect our enemies a lot more, we'll come to much more intelligent and positive conclusions than just seeing each other as enemies. Maximum hit points went up by 2. It doesn't seem like that great of an achievement, but honestly, having all these small improvements and just being level 6. A lot of the calculations in the game world are done according to just your level, just your rankest level. I'm gonna eat my last hamburger to try to survive this fight. I hope this isn't a smash attack, and I should be able to get them down and get out of this fight pretty quickly. We're gonna see though. 28 hit points damage. Might need to eat a juice box or a cookie after this. Now I think, well, for posterity's sake, I'm gonna eat that cookie, but actually that's a waste of posterity. We're gonna try 10 damage. Gonna risk it all right here. Alright, and he risked it all too. That was actually pretty stressful. So I see there's a comment by Kai Balls, who says that never actually seen this game before. I always wondered what Ness came from, and this is the game. This is the game, and seeing him show up infrequently, or relatively frequently in Super Smash Bros. Always made me think about how wonderful of a game this one is. I don't have that reaction with every Super Smash Bros. Character, but it's a magic butterfly, but who restores psychic powers, but also it's like a refreshing experience. And that refreshing experience is kind of like seeing Ness appear in other games and then remembering this world and stepping back into it in your mind. The snake, even though aggressive, was unable to defeat me. I wonder if the same one has the same situation. I might have to go in now. A battle completely independent of it. And I'm gonna move back in. I'm gonna get all at least as much of my hit points back. Talking to the mother of Ness. Name was never really given, but you can make the assumptions about her personality and who she is, according to what a lovely and amazing person Ness has ended up, at least as you pilot him through this world. I only have a couple things in my inventory, and I have little incentive to stow them away, but I do need to talk to Dad, I believe, so I can check to see how much money I've got. Should have $371 in the bank. And I'm going to record and save before I head down to the store, fill up on hamburgers, and then, or actually, maybe pizzas. I don't know which one. Whatever I can afford, I guess, is the priority, the main purpose of it. Because I'm going to need a lot of them to combat Frank down there in the back room of the Sharks hideout. I'm actually assuming that'll be okay. I think this is one of the most testing parts of EarthBound. the first boss battle. I don't know if you remember, I had a lot of problems simply getting up and getting down to this area. I fought 3 sharks right out of the gate, and I can't go into the pizza shop yet. I just found out. I'm gonna have to buy the hamburgers up here at the store first, and then I'll be able to move in. I'm gonna fill up my inventory with them. To be honest, I think it's the burger shop, not the pizzeria. The pizzeria next door. I'm gonna go ahead and get as many as I can. This is a time for debit cards, I believe. What can I get for you? Hamburgers are $14, and I can't use my debit card here at the counter, chip or swiping. So I'm gonna have to go and withdraw enough cash to fill up on those. Also, I'm gonna try to sell some of these extra items. No, the ATM. I'm gonna sell the various snacks, the juice box, and the juice box I dug out of the trash. I press the back button. It's important to, when you check the ATM, to constantly use the A key. And I'm gonna pull out $200 and go ahead and try to sell the cookie and the juice box that I'm carrying. Oh, just the can of fruit juice. Yeah. Can I sell anything else? No, I need to keep all the rest of that. and step out, head back over to the burger shop. And we're gonna pick up, what is it? Nope, not talk to. Smile, smile, what can I get for you? Hamburger. Yeah. Yes, I do. What can I get for you? Hamburger. Thank you very much. Do you have any other orders? Yes. What can I get for you? Hamburger. I do. I wish I could just say I would like as many hamburgers as I can carry, because honestly that's what I want. That's what I need from this transaction. One hamburger, pick it up. Maybe I'll get something else. Maybe a hamburger. Thank you very much. I don't know. Maybe a hamburger. Thank you. I think I'll probably be full of hamburgers now. No. Let's see if my instinct is correct. Oh yeah, it is. And that should be enough hamburgers. That's just a few less hamburgers than I normally get when I go to a hamburger store. Don't you think you get more food value out of $14 worth of hamburgers than $8 worth of french fries? You'll feel better and energetic if you eat better foods, you know? You'll recover more health if you eat more expensive food. That's great to know. I'm glad that I've learned that after I made my financial decision, but it's reassuring for sure. I'm so much more relaxed here. They never ask me, would you like fries with that shake? That is a relaxing thing. So, I'm feeling pretty prepared, for lack of a better word. I do have some spells, actually, and I'm not sure what they do. What does this do? Oh, great. I'll use it out here. Alright, life up, heals, PSI, and, is that all I got? That's all I got. Oof. I need 185 experience to get to the next level, so we're risking it all. Whoa. We're gonna risk it all on these sharks right here, I guess. Using life up A when it doesn't matter. I don't need it, and I think it's more economic to go after the stronger guy if they both take 2 hits. If I could one-shot either of them, then sure, go down for the one-shotter, but because these guys work together and they're not too effective right now, it seems. 14, 21 damage, and another 25. Oh man, see how much? That's half my health. Oh, there's a hamburger, but I can't carry anymore. Now I'm just gonna let that. No, I'm just gonna because I filled up on hamburgers. I'll leave it behind. That is one of the hardest lessons that I've had so far in this game. That being overprepared led me to lose the opportunity to enjoy hamburger, which I'm gonna do now. So I can get back into the fight. I do have to clear out the arcade a little bit. It was you. You beat up my buddy, didn't you? You better just beat it. Without the opportunity to do so. Okay, Pogo Punk. Charge forward, 14 hit points, 26 back, and there we go. I'm a little faster than the Pogo Punk, so I got the advantage in that fight. And I gained 15 experience points. There was a hamburger inside. That's great. I'm glad I learned to eat the hamburger when you have the chance, when you need to. I really want to play some of these games, but it's unlikely I'm going to get the chance to. You sound like a real whiner to me. Don't get lippy or I'll kick your butt. Okay. It's just a normal arcade, I guess. Without the opportunity to play any of the games. And that's unfortunate, because I was looking forward to it. Upstairs is just more bad guys, I guess. And I'm gonna talk to this guy. Just see if we can come to an agreement. If I can see Frank and kind of see if we can slow the aggressive nature of the sharks as they try to take over Onett. Hey kid, you want to become a member? No. I guess that makes me a snob. I just kind of wanted to hang out. You know? Yes Man Jr. is attacking. He just missed me and attacking back. 27 hit points of damage. Yes Man Jr. swung a hula hoop and I came back with a... I'm not sure what kind of attack I used, but It was successful, and I got 13 experience points. You can tell that it's gonna take a lot more experience points and shark battles to get up to the next level. I'm gonna go in as strong as I can to this fight, and we're just gonna talk away. Talk to Frank. I'm Frank, and you are. Come on, can't you at least say your name? My name's GoldVision, but I guess that means we're just gonna have to go for the fight. And he's got 2 knives, so he came out swinging. That's 15 damage. Oh, barely hit him. Barely hurt him. Brandished a knife? That was ridiculous. And now I have to eat a hamburger and hope I don't die. Said something nasty. Ate the hamburger, and that maxed out my HP, so that's good to know. But he takes me down for, if he got another knife hit like that, that would be the end. I have to eat another hamburger. 26. Look, it got me down to 5 and 43 back up. This is almost a roulette game, just trying to survive. Missing left and right. 16 hit points of damage and 16 back. See that? That was an intense fight, and Ness gained 50 experience points, but that's not enough to get to level 7. Fail-proof Frank can't be beaten. Puff, puff, puff. And this is Frankenstein Mark II, who is a robot. And I need to get the health points back up, hamburger style. Frankie Burst 2 generated a burst of steam. My hit points are maxed out. I'm gonna hit him. He threw a punch. He took me for a third of my hit points. Hopefully he's not gonna do it twice. Generated a burst of steam. I attacked again, taking him down another less than he hits me for. Frankenstein Mark tore into me, 28 hit points of damage. Hopefully he's gonna generate a burst of steam while I eat another hamburger. Oh, that's good. It seems like he does that at least every other turn, which gives me a second to replenish my health and keep going. He threw a punch, 22 hit points of damage, and 18 back. I'm weary. He's going to generate a burst of steam, which is good, and gets me another attack in there, but it's not great. I'm gonna prepare a hamburger, I think. I'm feeling like he's going to hit me real hard right now. And I think if I eat a hamburger, I might ward off that hit. That was pretty bad, it's true. And that's great that it replenished all my health. I must be getting pretty full, standing here eating hamburgers over and over again. That can't be healthy, and I don't know if I agree with that message. That it's okay to just, I do personally eat a lot of hamburgers. I enjoy them. And I do feel better. I don't actually eat them in the middle of brawls with the leaders of hierarchies of bullies or robots. I don't eat hamburgers during that time, but I don't know if I agree with the idea that they'll make a battle okay if you're to eat 6 or 7, which Ness seems like he needs to. All right, and there it is. There it is. That's 76 experience points, which is still not enough. Must be getting close, though. This is my first defeat, Frank says. Fail-proof Frank is just now Failure Frank. Or he should really just call himself Frank instead of focusing on failure. Because I think that's a good way to hurt your own self-confidence and to get stuck in the struggle of trying to define your success within the context of others. Even though he was my enemy, I still respect that he was probably following just a law of nature that was looking for relevance in his own life. I know you've been asking around, so I'll tell you about Giant Step. It seems to be quite a powerful spot. Some kind of special power is stored there that allows certain people to perform wondrous feats. However, a monster sucked up all the energy at that spot. It's difficult to get up to Giant Step, that's all I know. I suggest you collect more information on your own. The entrance to the path leading to Giant Step is behind the touring entertainer's shack. Perkle, the mayor of Onett, has a key to the shack. Ness, you've become stronger than I. Your adventure is just beginning. And, talk to him again. Ness, you've become stronger than I. Your adventure is just beginning. That's all. That's, Ness, you've become stronger than I. Your adventure is just beginning. There you're in. That's great news, and I hope these guys are a little more docile. You sure are strong. You got me at least. Alright. This isn't the best arcade music. It sounds like it doesn't sound like I wouldn't play games that sounded like these. So you're a old Rambo type guy? I don't think so. I don't know. I'm just a young man trying to find my way. Spit spit saliva spit spit. Do you want some gum? Get your own. And I guess I will. I'll have to get my own gum. To tell you the truth, I like drinking tea and eating fresh vegetables, but that doesn't fit my super cool image. I guess I'll have to accept this about myself. And I think that's a lot of some upward personal momentum. Yeah? I was asked? Huh. And there we go. There we go. That was great. I think I still can't play any of the games within the arcade. Probably won't let me. No problem here. Just a fun game I can't play. It actually looks like they're all the arcade classics, which maybe I'll get to at a different time. Open soon. Is there anything else going on here? No. There isn't. There's that ad truck, I guess. The bakery. I don't remember if there's anything particularly interesting in the bakery. I want to tell you the story of the creature from the vegetable soup, but I won't because I don't want to bother you with a story that has nothing to do with your adventure. If I keep talking about unrelated stuff, you might start ignoring important messages. It's important for you to talk to people. Also, a person might give you a different message depending on when you speak to them. It's great to know. May I help you? What shall I get you? Oh, look at all these things. Skip sandwich makes you fast. I'll get one. Whatever. Now. I could use a little speed. A little adventure speed. And what's going on down here? I heard there's a guy who stops to read each bulletin board he encounters. Then he says, "Check a Rooney." Is that you? No, I really wanted to check the billboard. Check the billboard. Check it from this side. Alright, well, that's not gonna be me. Talk to this guy. The road's closed again. It's Onett's claim to fame. Hey, the road to Tucson is closed. You can't just squeeze through roadblocks either. Onett is famous for roadblocks. Don't talk to me, I'm on duty. Just until I have Chief Strong's permission, I can't let you through. Sounds like I'm gonna need to get some more hamburgers. That's what it sounds like. And also, see how close I am to... Oh, I need 4 experience points. That's all I need. That's great news. I'm gonna head right up. I'm looking for a snake. Snake or a spiteful crow. Something. I can't with a good intention not go back home to get my health replenished. It's so economically positive to do that. And I'm gonna maybe there's enough snakes to tame that I'll be able to clear that. Well, I'll need 3 more snakes, unfortunately. And maybe a spiteful crow. Got a green light. Boom. 3. There it is. Level 7. Offense went up by 1. Guts went up by 1. Vitality, IQ, maximum HP went up by 13. It went up 2 last time. Maximum psychic powers went up by 5, and I got a cookie. That was the best crow I've ever fought, by far. It's unfortunate your health doesn't fill up all the way when you level up. A lot of games let your health fill up all the way. It's like a fun replenishment, but this game is not so focused on that. I got a question from Dashing LP about the grind, and it's in all the games of grinding, in all the games where your only choice is to keep fighting the same monsters over and over again. I would say EarthBound has one of the most rewarding grinds. I would say one of my incentives for playing this game was just to talk about the grind in EarthBound. Now I'm not a big fan of grinding in general. I don't think it adds that much to a game. I think that it allows you to, and kind of forces the player to explore their environment, to look at the whole map and go to all the different places and make sure they cover all the territory before they move on. And so you get the most bang for your buck. It's really it's making sure the whole game is mixed up completely before you take a sip. You know, but EarthBound's way of letting you kind of clear the zone, kind of move piece by piece through it and then clear it, dugging around in trash cans. Just a plain old garbage can. I'm glad that I got through that garbage can. I'm glad that I cleared it up. And also I forgot to go to the burger shop before I headed down to the police station. Because, you know, there's no real value to engaging anything in this game without first making sure that you have as many burgers in your pocket as you can carry. But like I was saying, you can clear the zone. All the sharks outside the arcade now, who were once enemies, I can now talk to, and they have persona. They have a reasonable persona that I can engage with. I can talk to them and learn who they are, and learn that everyone you encounter isn't necessarily just another target, just necessarily another enemy that you have to move through. No, I don't have any more orders. That we're all kind of existing together. And there's a much more rewarding aspect to seeing those enemies converted to friends. It's unfortunate that it's through violence. That's one of the more basic mechanics we get used to playing video games. But I'm gonna grab 10 hamburgers worth of dollars just to make sure. And I don't think I'm gonna get the bracelet that we saw before, but I'm more excited to move on to the next zone now that I feel like everyone in this zone has become a friendly. I also need to eat that. Can you sell the bird? Can you sell stuff to this lady? No. You have to sell at the drugstore. You can't sell. Because I got the cookie from the crow, and now it's an unfortunate... Well, I probably don't need too many more hamburgers, right? I'm probably good on hamburgers. Yeah, I got a hook cookie and the skip sandwich. Let's hope that I survive in this next thing. I have a question from Lucas E. about the thoughts on my thoughts on the Fallout series. And I would say that I've played through Fallout 3. I liked Fallout 3. Fallout 4 was amazing, but I'd already played through Fallout 3, and the idea of like crawling around looking for sewer water that wasn't irradiated, or choosing these worse than worse options for how to advance the narrative and then to keep moving, even building the cities and even the growth that would come from that, it was so dystopic. I think that's a word, dystopic. And it was alarming because my psyche is so delicate to begin with that spending hours and hours and days of game time in a dystopian world again, hiding from death claws, it's like they're just hunting down my body. It was difficult to keep moving on that. So I haven't decided. There did seem to be some mods that kind of livened up the world and kind of brightened it up, and it might be worth exploring from that perspective. But I would rather play a more uplifting game or a more social game where I can actually interact with other people than necessarily focus on a game that brings me down as much as the Fallout series does. I'd rather be working as a parking meter cop. It's just been too busy lately. I'm sick of it. Says one of the cops. Man, I'm steamed. Don't even try talking to me. Oh, and now that I think about it, I need to get a key. I need to get a key to the entrance of the one step. I can't do the roadblock thing yet. I don't even want to move to the next zone. I have to go and talk to the ant up there. I think it's an ant. Something's an ant. There might be ants in the cave. Rumor has it that the Sharks boss is hanging out near Giant Step. Head into Town Hall. Gonna head in. I have a question. Am I a strategy person? Strategy game person? I do have them. I do play some. I'd say I really liked Civilization 2. And then every Civilization after that, I kept wanting to play like Civilization 2. I'm in a really foul mood. Why? Because the mayor doesn't like me. I think I'll just kick back for a while. It may just take me a couple hours to sign this paper. I keep wanting to play a very long extended Civ 4 game with my friends. And we keep starting up games and getting to a great place and then stopping and then forgetting about it and then moving on and then running out of time. And so we have all these like lined up games with half-built civilizations. And coming up with a better way to incorporate all my friends, make a game that we can all join in whenever we need to. Something like that I haven't found. I haven't found a proper way to play with all my friends with all our busy schedules around all our different parts of the world. And it's tough for me to spend hours grinding against an AI who has a formula that if I look up and obey, then I will be fine. And if I play in any kind of creative way that doesn't necessarily obey even natural order or natural law, and it just focuses on how the game is set up, then I feel like I'm just kind of typing buttons into my calculator. There are lots of snakes and stray dogs around Onett. Is the mayor going to let them just run around doing whatever they want? I'm here to protest. I'm here to dispatch them, I guess. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's see. I'm going to walk past the secretary just respectfully to see if she does anything, and then I'll talk to her. Since you beat up the Sharks, you're the talk of the town. Mayor Pickle is waiting for you. I head right up there and talk to Mayor Pickle. Thank you so much for all your help, says the policeman. And this man. In the next election, please give a speech supporting Mayor Pickle. And I'm going to talk to him. Hey, I'm Mayor B.H. Pickle. It's so nice to meet you. Beat up the town bullies, punched them out big time, kicked their butts, bit their heads off, spit in their eyes, and made them wet their pants. Then you forced them to promise to not make any more trouble. Thank you. What? You want a key to the touring entertainer's shack? For someone as great as you, giving the key could help keep the town peaceful. Well, I love that. I love that idea. However, if you encounter a dangerous situation, please don't ask me to take any responsibility. I'll be able to avoid any responsibility, right? Yes. Such a smart kid. Here's the key to the shack. Although it's small, the key is very important. I accidentally have too many things in my inventory, so he's going to not give it to me. Seem to have too much to carry. Get rid of some of the stuff you don't need and come back for the key later on. I'm going to do one of the old eat one of the cookies that you're carrying so you can carry a key situations. It's a common trope in most video games. Yes, met you and punched them out big time, kicked the butt, spit in their eyes, and made them wet their pants. Trouble, thank you. What? You want a key to the touring entertainer shack? For some reason, it's crazy. You're giving the key to help keep the town peaceful. I love that idea. But however, if you encounter a dangerous situation, please make responsibility. Yes, and you're such a smart kid. Here's the key to the shack, and got it. Thank you. Sorry about the fast forward mode that I had to do there, but it's mostly for me. A garbage burger. There's a recommendation to eat a garbage burger. It doesn't discern in my inventory. Probably can't eat the key to the shack either. But I'm gonna carry. I guess I'm taking $125 up to the shack. I probably could just politely bribe the individuals up here if I was on a spiritual journey and trying to be completely peaceful. But this game doesn't allow for a normal kind of assess the world and behave as you would situation. You have to kind of read into the game's systems and behave according to the rules. Much like the Civilization 4 game I was speaking about earlier. I remember the most notable part of that Civ 4 experience was I remember the first time I took over an enemy city, and it told me that my best interest was to sack the city, to destroy it, instead of just change the flags and take responsibility for it, because my empire wasn't big enough to support another city and everybody would be unhappy. It was a city that was basically within my territory, and it was so confusing because I didn't know. I was like, do I even really want to win this game? Was the question I had to ask myself, because I wouldn't know what that meant. It didn't seem like taking over cities was in my best interest, and so then I didn't know. I would have to look up what was in my best interest, and at that point, what would be the point of just playing the game as it was told to me, without a direct narrative of any sort, and no snakes to tame. Ness gained 1 experience point. These guys are a little weird looking. I don't know. I think they're clowns or something. The shack was locked by someone from City Hall, so we can't use it. The reason it was closed was because a punk named Frank may have trashed the place. What a drag. We can't even change our clothes, and our hotels are too expensive. Here's a billboard. Traveling Entertainer's Shack. And I think that's what... Damn, the door is locked. So then we gotta use that key up here. Up here, I'll make sure to open every menu before using the key to the shack. Ness used the key to the shack. The door opened. I'm gonna talk to these guys, make sure they know about it. Wow, and you opened the door. All right, here's a trinket for good luck. It's a travel charm. Got the travel charm. That's great. And talk to you. The big footprint is called Giant Step. What a way cool name. It's great. And here's the shack. There's an unfortunate way to build an exit. I'm gonna go ahead and equip the travel charm. You can't do it this way, can you? No, you gotta do it from here. Body, travel charm. I might... Should I get that bracelet? I'm not gonna. I ain't gonna get that bracelet. I'm just gonna go up and see if see how I fare. See if I can hold on to all $127. And move through this cave, this cavern, this grinding cavern. Engage the rowdy mouse. First thing I do when I see a rowdy mouse is I swing a bat poorly at the rowdy mouse. And wow, he almost hit me for a whole hamburger. And then 4 more hit point damage. There's hopefully the strong swings are all out. They've done them all. I'm assuming I don't want to go through that first entrance. What do you think? What does this mouse think? Maybe I can sneak by. Thank you for wishing me good luck with the spawns. Dashing. That's how this cave goes, if I remember it correctly. I mean, I'd rather have better RNG luck right now, because it seems like I'm missing a lot. But maybe I'm getting all the misses out, getting all the missed swings out. Actually, the rowdy mouse, bash away. Oh man, another big strong swing from the mouse. Those biting attacks are nasty. It's taken 3 hits. I might just have to grind a level or 2 in this cave. And that's unfortunate to have to grind in the cave for a couple levels. I think this is the way to go. Those friggin' ant guys. This might be the attack slugs. Do I have the I got nothing. We'll see how this works. I'm not feeling good about it. Tried Hypnosis A, it didn't work very well. Edged closer and attacked 8 hit points of damage. I think I'll be okay if they're hitting for 8, then even if 2 of them get me, then I'll still be alive. Yeah. And we're gonna hope that we can eat a hamburger in the time it takes. Oof, 48 HP. Gonna take 2 hits this way, I guess. And boom, and go one more attack slug. He's able to concentrate, and that might be okay for him. Concentrate on maybe not being so aggressive next time. 108 experience points. That's great. Oh, we got a double. We got doubles here. The black Antoid, which looks pretty ominous, if I'm being honest. Way there in the backfield. Tried Life Up A, but nobody needed it. Just really knocked that mouse down. And another Life Up A on the Antoid, just healing itself away. Wow. It's gonna be a strange battle if that's all it does. And it hit Ness again. You gotta use a hamburger. Okay, jeez. Stick with the target you know. Life Up A. The black Antoid help itself. Oh, man, really can't be missing this muchness. Just got another call for help, and that's enough for him. Black Antoid B. Just calling for help again. It's unfortunate that Ness can't call for help, but I guess that would be a little counterintuitive. We'd have to introduce new characters, and the like, oh, there's a lot of experience points to be gained from these guys. This might just be a healthy grinding cave. How much? I need 4 for the next level. Might just hang out in this cave for a bit. Because if I'm gonna have to buy a whole new set of hamburgers, I feel like I'm gonna be just suffering RNG style. Oh man. Oh man. I might be suffering RNG style later in the game. That could be mortal damage. That's too bad. Do I lose all that cash that I was carrying? This is how I'm gonna learn the hardest lesson. Whether or not you lose the $120 that you're carrying if you don't put it in the ATM. Looks like I lost a good $50. Talk to, well, not yet. I'm gonna. This is all right because I kind of really did want to go back and get rid of all the inventory items I didn't need, pick up all the hamburgers I could carry, and then grind through that cave until I didn't have any more hamburgers again. I think that's going to be the healthiest way to do it instead of, well, the only other option is to sprint through the cave, risking it all. I do have the skip sandwich, so maybe I'll just take out some guys down here, eat the skip sandwich, and then bust through the cavern. I think I can pull that off too. Let me do that, and I'll buy the bracelet as well. That's gonna be the real challenge there. I could play it safe. I could play it safe and safely grind right through, but I think it'll be a little bit more exciting, and I think it's something that I'm capable of, especially now with PSI Gaming A learned. What else do I need? So I need to go buy the bracelet and eat the skip sandwich and go for it. Go for it in the cave. I'll eat the skip sandwiches after the first battle. And then this will be the. I don't have a map. I'm not looking at a map or anything, so I'm gonna try to trust my instincts. And by going the complete wrong direction at first, trust my instincts after I purchase the hamburgers and the bracelet up here at the drugstore. That's the plan. Talk to sell the cookie. How much is it? $98. Okay. Need like 5 hamburgers, which is like $70. Maybe closer to 3 hamburgers. And the whole bracelet, I don't know, just $100 should get me there. Yes. Thank you. And talk to you. Can I help you find something? Yes. I would love a cheap bracelet. Especially if it's called that. Defense just went up. And I got just the right amount of money to buy the hamburgers I need, I think. Just the right amount. Oh, yeah. 3 hamburgers, you mean 1? What are you doing? What are you thinking? And I actually might pick one up along the way, but I don't think I've completely learned that lesson. Or at least, I don't trust. I don't trust that items are just going to be dropped that way. Let's go. Let's go for it. Drugstore style. The song of Onett is still one of the best songs in, I would say, most video games that I've played. Not all, obviously, but it's definitely top 20 jams, especially any kind of remaster done in an orchestra. I would love to hear an orchestral version or a, you know, bluesy, a jazzy version of the EarthBound soundtrack. I don't know if such a thing exists. All right, this is the game here. We're in the cave. We got a skip sandwich. I know I gotta run up these ropes over in the distance. I'm gonna try to dodge as many unnecessary enemies as I got. In fact, I shouldn't even be going for the attack slugs. I should be trying to reset the monsters. But I guess with the bracelet and the level, they're only doing 1 damage. Another aspect of the grinding in this game is that the enemies don't level with you, which I think is a really positive way to do grinding. I could take 2 slugs. There's a couple games where when you move from zone to zone, they level with you, and so there's no real point to trying to sneak ahead level-wise. But in this game, you feel like you did your due diligence by spending the effort to exercise and work out that A button pressing. Wow, 11 damage. That's crazy. Oh, another biting attack, 1 damage. Make up your mind, Rowdy Mouse. And 34 experience points. Okay, I'm not gonna eat the skip sandwich yet. I'm gonna try to reset these enemies as often as I can. This is the riskier way to do things too. Oh, a mouse. I will fight you. Per request. Just a biting attack. 34 damage back. And that was a solid set of RNG. 34 experience points. If I could keep going like 1 mouse at a time, 1 mouse at a time, leveling everything up on my way up to the top of the hill, that could be a healthy. If he's only doing 1 hit point of damage, I've got plenty of the necessary accoutrement, like the snacks and the various other goods that will keep me alive getting to the top. It also seems unlikely that a skip sandwich is going to get me too far. Wow, 11 hit points of damage. Just a biting attack, 1 hit point of damage. It's pretty painful. It's pretty painful, those heavy hits. I think that, is there something over here? There's not. There's only incentive to move up, I believe. There's only incentive to move up. Somebody named Pancake just said hello, and hello to you, Pancake. If you're just joining us, we're playing EarthBound. We're in the giant step cave, and it's just a repetitive kind of droning sound that I'm just enjoying. Being stuck in this cave, trying to decide if I'm gonna be able to run through. Oh, wow, that was a sudden, scary sound. This ringtone. Check it. Hello, it's your dad. You've been out there for a long time now. Maybe none of my business, but don't you think it'd be a good idea if you took a break? No, not yet. I see. Well, it doesn't make me happy, but I understand your point about the fate of the world being at stake. Click, beep. And maybe I could just fight this one. This 1 attack slug? I'm trying to reset them. I'll do 2. Oh, I'll do 1. Wow. Taking them out 1 at a time? That's a good move. Just sneak up on him, surprise. Whoa. If I could do that for several weeks, then that would be great. 1 mouse at a time, just sneaking away, sneaking on through. No climbing rope over there. There's another one, an attack slug. Oh no, fell for it. No, it was a attack slug the whole time. And here's a cavern. I'm gonna trust this one. I'm gonna go right in. There's a present and the mouse who guards it. Am I up to the challenge? Yes. Worst case scenario, I'm gonna eat a hamburger. Oh wow. It's great. 34 experience points. The hamburger is gonna be... Wow, I just don't have enough. I'm gonna go with the skip sandwich. That was the original plan. I'm gonna skip on up. And yeah, there's not enough. I'm gonna check this present for a cold remedy. That's kind of a waste. And as you can see, my speed has been increased. Oh, and this is a good strategy here. I can use Life Up A and get the HP maxed out, and then knock on the wings of this butterfly, which replenishes all of the magic on that, and also destroys the effects of the. Oh no! Well, I turned around. It destroys the effects of the skip sandwich. Okay, it's me and the attack slug. Thankfully, the black antoid missed, but it's gonna be a challenge. Taking him down. Never mind. It's not a challenge at all. It's not a. Oh, no, it's level 9. There we go. Maximum HP went up. I'm still at full. Still pretty full. And I'm making my way across. Trick jab. Gotcha. One at a time. Not a problem. Still have a full inventory. Still don't have any enemies to combat over here. Outside again. There's a magic butterfly just floating around outside. Make my way up to this cavern. Oh. Gonna sneak out, sneak back in. There's a present across the way. I'm gonna try to avoid him. I don't think I'm gonna have enough energy to completely sneak away. Yep. I don't want to just put myself in a position where I can't win, you know. A guaranteed loss. And I just gained 37 experience points. There's another present over here. I'm gonna go ahead and... Do I need to eat that cold remedy? Eat that ATM card? I'm just gonna not know it's in that treasure chest. I'm gonna find out later. That's what's gonna have to happen. My primary... Each time it's very stressful not knowing what's gonna happen, not knowing who's encased within this two-dimensional enemy shape. Also, I should note that this is one of the best songs in the game too. Just this relaxing loop. It's very short, but for some reason it's just very after one of the very conflicting battles, after the very intense battles, and you never know if you're gonna get the level up sound, especially jumping back into this ominous music. There's a black antoid if I ever saw one. That's wrong. That's the end of that black antoid. Now I gotta head up cave style. Just checking my magic's pretty high. I do have now. Don't want to use that status. I do have now PSI gaming, which is you say what your favorite thing is when you start up the game, and that is what your most defensive spell is. It's unique to Ness, and there's also of course life up and hypnosis. There's definitely no way I would like to well, never mind. It's all right here. This is it. I wish I could save right now, but there's no actual save point. So it's time to mentally prepare myself and engage. Let's do it. Finally got here. This is the first Your Sanctuary location, but it's mine now. Take it from me if you dare. Well, there's only one plan that I have. Defense down on me. This is defense went down by 1. That's a pretty good opening move. Just use PSI Gaming Alpha, which is great. And it just took down the 2 backup ants before they had a chance to attack. Gonna use it again. A biting attack hit me for looked like a little bit more than a quarter of my hit points. Got another PSI move off, and then we're gonna go again. One more, using up all of my magic power against the ants. Now I'm gonna pick out a hamburger. I'm assuming I'm gonna get hit, and I'm gonna replenish as much health as possible. eating the hamburger, 42 HP, and then we're gonna go back to punching. Wow, 47 down, 30 back, and wow, oof. That was an intense fight, and that was I'm glad that happened. Here's this peaceful music I was talking about. This is actually half of my next level. About half of my next level I just got from this guy. My psychic power is my psychic points are completely depleted. Thankfully I had the opportunity to use my magic 3 times, the gaming. I used gaming to save this battle. Now I got to level 10, so I must have been wrong about the experience points thing. Guts went up by 1, luck went up by 1, maximum HP went up by 3, maximum psychic power went up by 3. That's realized the power of healing A, which I think gets rid of ailments on one person. I think alpha is the way to go. And look what we got out here. What do we got out here? It's just a big old footprint. There it is. This is a giant step. Ness caught a glimpse of a small, cute puppy. Ness's soundstone recorded the melody of the giant step. And this is the first of so many different parts of this game. The giant step. It's I don't understand what it is, really. What it's actually supposed to represent. The events have been recorded on the soundstone, which is and it looks like it refilled all my hit points and psychic points. I'm gonna use the soundstone just to just kind of remember what it's like, what it does up here, and there it is. It's kind of a recording, and the rest of the sounds haven't been recorded yet, so it's that's kind of the point of it. We're at the northernmost part of the city. I'm gonna have to get out of the cave. I'm gonna head out now. I'm gonna miss this place. One of the best places to start off experiences in Onett, if you have a chance to visit the city. I'm at full HP and psychic points. I'm glad I went for it. I'm glad that it was level 9 that I was able to do it. This is a pretty messed up thing I'm gonna do now to these enemies that are cowering, these once strong enemies who would actively and aggressively move towards me. I'm only doing it for Ness's benefit, because I know that they were placed here in order to combat me, and this is what their opportunity is. Their opportunity to engage in fights, in the fights that they so brazenly sought in the past. I'm going to eat the cookie just in case this guy drops something amazing. One by one. It's a dark time. I didn't see the ant there, but I'm gonna miss too. I have the opening attack, and I'm just gonna miss away. Maybe this is a sign that I shouldn't seek and hunt down every last enemy I've encountered. But at the same time, I do need experience points in order to survive to the end of the world, to the end of Ness's journey. Oh, man, that's great that there's a hamburger in there. I needed one. I don't have a bloodthirst, so maybe I'll just head out. Maybe I'll just head out of the town, head on my way down. It does seem nice to have these consistent enemies to defeat, but the brutality of hunting down an enemy that doesn't really deserve it. I'm torn. Honestly, I'm torn because I would like to. Man, you just want to dispatch all of them one by one, just so that way you can get those incremental increases to your experience points. But I'm going to hold back. I'm gonna hold back and hope that the game, that kind of guilt that I was feeling from just going after enemies that weren't going after me. I'm hoping that the game will have that same attitude towards me when it has the opportunity to take advantage of any kind of advantages it has. Hey you, the board says, do not enter. Couldn't you read it? I actually didn't read it. I could read it. he's asking me if I couldn't I have read it? I didn't read it, but I didn't know I couldn't read it. Couldn't you read it? I could read it. I could have read it, but I didn't read it. Couldn't I read it? I could. So you just didn't want to read the sign then? Oh yeah, that's the one. Get your butt to the Onett police station later. That's the least imposing arrest I've ever seen. I do think that the bracelet really helped me through there too. The bracelet. Sorry about that. I don't feel bad about this spiteful crow though. He's got sunglasses. Can't trust a crow with sunglasses. And no, I don't want. I'll leave the cookie behind. I'm afraid that one of the lessons of this adulthood is that I no longer need cookies to advance in the world. And I'm full on hamburgers. Once again, though, I have to find what's my health points at? My status, so to speak. I'm 10 points down. I misread experience points and experience points for next level. Sorry about this, everybody. This is embarrassing, but I'm gonna go up here to replenish everything. Yeah. It's dark. It's the last time I'll do it. Well, maybe the last time. It's close to the last time I do it. There's a question about where the proper place to watch this stream is. I would recommend watching it on YouTube for the time being. There's no, uh-oh. This is interruption. Ness. I'm a friend who you've never met before. My name is Paula. Can you hear me calling you? I'm Paula. Oh. That's great. That's a great dream. If that's as bad as your dream gets, it's just somebody saying they're Paula, go for it. It's my kind of dream. Alright, we gotta talk to Dad and save. It's your dad. It's deposited $586 in your bank account, taking what we just spent. Next level is 314 points and record. That is a lot of money, just for going up and punching some bugs. Or I guess swinging a bat at them. The actual imagery of walking around in a cave, in a dark cave, swinging a cracked bat at some bugs is a little comical. But we're gonna move down to the police station. Finally, we're gonna go see how it's going down there. There's a psychics in one of these buildings, I think, but I don't want to risk the long-term psychic problems that might come from that. This town is out of control. The wild boys are hanging out in town, and the cops have really been cracking down on everyone. I'm considering moving to Tucson, a town in the south. She's just shopping around. Maybe that's the house with the psychic stuff. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's just tips. I think I might be... No, I should look at the map. Pressing every other button first. I'm pretty close, right? The map did nothing. The map did not help at all. Police station is actually right above me. Dodge that taxi. Taking a hard turn. That's not the police station. Say something funny. I'll listen. Wow. Just put on the spot like that. Oh, you're supposed to say something funny. Can't wait any longer. Oh no, okay. Sorry about that. It wasn't a password or anything. I gotta have better jokes armed for that. If people are gonna spontaneously demand such things. Hey, here's a police station. That's good. There's some comments about having dreams, and it's true. I've had worse dreams than the word Paula, but not recently. Recently, it's mostly just looking for car keys. Hello. So here you are. You're the little delinquent that came back from Giant Step. Now you listen here. Don't enter means that. Do not enter. You got that? And furthermore, Blah, 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 blah. It's usually tax evaders who blah, 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 blah. We don't enjoy blocking off the roads, you know, blah, 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 blah. It's usually the local whiners that make a big deal about emergencies and meteorites, blah, 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 blah. And why is the road to Tucson closed? An emergency, of course. At times like this, kids like you should be playing Nintendo games. Anyway, sure you want to go to Tucson? Sure. Okay, Shortle, follow me. I don't know what Shortle actually means. I have a question. What is my greatest fear? And I'm actually, well, show me what you got. See if you can get past 5 of my best men. Here they are. Well, this battle is all about systematically paying attention to everything that's happening in your world. The cop attacked. I'm gonna save up all my everything for the last cop. 12 hit points of damage. 34 to the cop. Cop is attacking. 13 hit points of damage. 31 to the cop. Probably get hit again with a crushing chop. And 37 to the cop. That's timed out just about right. Where I'll need to eat a burger per cop. And you're tough. You should join the police force. An average policeman is stronger than any superhero. I'll be weak for the final cop. I might do a magic spell, psychic spell, goods, hamburger per cop. Cop's attacking. Whoa, he killed me. Oh, I ate the burger in time. I need to take a break back from that. I actually didn't know that could happen. We have a contextual question. Why are the cops attacking a child, a young man? The reason is more on a spiritual level. Ness needs to advance to a much more difficult part of the world, and one of his biggest fears might be to have to fight a battalion of policemen, and that might be what's holding him back in his life. And so, if even fighting a battalion of policemen isn't his greatest fear, being able to overcome them would be such a rewarding endeavor. You know, in this brawl, we're not fighting to the death. He's trying to hold his own. He's trying to prove that he's capable of surviving. And I'm sure that it's some level of hazing, in fact, kind of a omniscient social hazing, where this is more about can Ness pull together, can he look at his surroundings, look at the best things he can do for himself, and survive in these conflicts, rather than the actual identity of having policemen attacking a child. Chop attacks for crushing chop. Oh, 43 damage. Dodged quickly. I'm hoping after all of that, I'm gonna have the opportunity to survive. Of course not, though. So it seems like we're gonna have to recover a little better than that. Summoning all the energy he has and move right back down into that fight. Try to survive in spite of all of it. It seems like making your own kind of symbolic meaning and trying to impose it on a narrative that's not under your control also seems like a very tumultuous way to go about doing things, especially when you're asking for help from the RNG of the game. I did get smashed several times, and maybe that's the very natural conflict that came from all of those smashes that happened to all the things in the cave, if you remember correctly. Maybe I'm subject. It actually seems like it's leveling out, if anyone else is keeping track, how many times that I went after people who didn't deserve it, animals in the caves who didn't deserve it, and then suffered it on my own. You know, there's no reason for that policeman to be able to just use a smashing karate chop attack. They're actually only going for 2 shots, and they're only going one at a time. I'm not gonna grind past these policemen. I think failing against them once is gonna keep me humble, and I'm gonna get another burger and sell that cold remedy. I just don't. It's bothering me in the inventory. Actually, can I call my? No, I can't call my sister. She's the one who has the. She holds on to things, and maybe she should hold on to the cold remedy instead of having me walk around with it. Keep walking down, keep going around. It's really kind of It's not that terrible to be defeated by the police in this situation. I felt I was especially taunting fate, to be honest. I think I can't call my sister in the, oh, you're just supposed to go, well, whatever. I'll talk to her here. Hello, this is Escargot Express. I was at Ness. It's me, Tracy. I'm working part-time. What can I... Yes, I want you to store something for me and then talk to you. Is there anything... Did I pick up a cookie or something? No. I'm sorry about that. I'll try not to buy things and not... try not to talk to people who sell things without buying things from them. It hurts their feelings. Hello, this is Escargot Express. Your delivery charge is $18. Is that even how much a cold remedy costs? Sure. Yeah, great. Okay, now I have to go get more money. Yeah. Jeez. Let's try to do the math in my head. I need 2 burgers, which is $14. I have $9. So I need $19 on this ATM. Draw. Oh, and I got it. I need $18, though, I said? $19. No, I need... What did I just say? I need $28. I have 9, so I need $19. Thank you. Jeez. That way I'll have $0 to lose. There's some level of Grand Theft Auto rules when it comes to dying and dropping money, it seems. Alright, you know the drill. Hello. May I take your order? What can I get for you? Like a hamburger. Guess what? I want another one. Hamburger, thank you very much. Do you have any other orders? No, I don't even have any more money or inventory space. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Boom. And now I'm gonna head straight down there to the cops. I'm gonna have a reasonable argument with them. I'm not close to the next level, am I? No. I'll get there in there. Something like that. Just gonna keep heading down. Past the bakery, into the police station. Gotta be mentally prepared. I can't be getting karate chopped constantly. I'm not gonna talk to that guy. I learned that lesson. Oh, this is just a guy who looks like the other cop, yeah. Follow me. Here we go. This song is actually a lot of fun too. You hear that stereo panning? Show me what you got. That sounds like something I've heard before. See if you can get past 5 My Best Man. I had a rough first pass. Let's try a second. Yeah. Hey, small fry. You must be shaking in your boots. Alright, the cop attacked. Swing. 13 hit points. Alright, if my health gets below 50, I'm eating a burger. That's my rule. Below 50. Great. Cop turned back to normal. He's just an abnormal cop. 86 experience points. I might just grind cops, you know? You're tough, you should join the police force, I'm reminded. Your average policeman is stronger than any superhero, I'm reminded. And the cop attacks. Okay. That's below 50. 34 hit points of damage. Oh, this is way too low. Okay, great. 50, you get 50 hit points back for that. You know, I'm gonna do below 55. Yeah, I would rather be in a safe place than an unsafe place. 13 hit points of damage. Below 55 is when I stick a hamburger into my health bar. That's gained 86 experience points. My average policeman is a bully. Oh, you won. That's a Killer Skillet quote. Don't let the mayor's compliments give you a big head. Bring it on, fat boy. I didn't think I'd be saying that today, to be perfectly honest. Okay, we're gonna need, my health is okay. I don't have anything, I'm good on burgers for now. I'm gonna bash the cop, and the cop is gonna hit me with with a punch back. The cop attacks with a crushing chop, 30 hit points. I'm way below 50 now. Let's see if I even survive this. Oh man. That made me feel uncomfortable, how close I came to death there. I actually don't know how much Ness weighs. Could be anything. I don't know if he's fat relative to his age. He doesn't look obese. I wouldn't say anybody I've seen so far looks terribly overweight. And I don't know if this game has a lot of comments about it. I think that it's actually almost impolite, but once again, this was 90s. This was 1990X, and there was a lot of it was a different time. It was a weird time. I don't know what time it was, really, 1990X. But I guess we're learning together. Bash to the cop. The cop attacked with a crushing chop. 23 hit points of damage. I'm under 50. I gotta get right back up. It is Dashing LP just commented that it doesn't help that he has a backpack full of hamburgers, and that is kind of embarrassing, I guess. Well, I actually now wish I had a backpack full of hamburgers. If they lasted longer, then I would fill a backpack with hamburgers and just have them all the time. That sounds pretty amazing, to be honest. Ness gained 86 experience points. Is that enough for the next level? It is. Offense went up by 1, speed went up by 1, IQ went up by 1, luck went up by 1, maximum HP by 2, and psychic points by 3. Let's do that again sometime. Next time I'll take you out with my nuclear suplex attack. Nuclear. Come on, I'm going to take you apart right here, right now, baby. Let's just hope it's not a smash attack. We're under 55? Nope. So I'm gonna eat an entire hamburger right now. Bam. Crushing chop, 24 hit points damage. It's alright, and then we get back to the fight. Wow, that's a lot of... We're doing okay. I think I'm gonna be okay. Cop is attacking, yep. It seems like our speeds are about the same. Seems like they're about the same. And Ness gained 86 experience points. Grr. I lost. That's the end of that, Cop. That's it, buddy. You can forget about me. I'm gonna call for my boss. And then that's the end of those battles. There's no way I can beat you in a straight competition, so get ready for my Super Ultra Mambo Tango Foxtrot material arts. I think Mambo Tango MTF, Monday, Thursday, Friday? Monday, Tuesday, Friday? Martial arts. I'm gonna go for it. Liam Martin suggests that Ness is really strong because he has a backpack full of hamburgers, and I agree with that sentiment. And we're under 45, so or 55, so we need a hamburger. Oh, that's a lot of HP. I think we're still under it, so we're gonna hamburger again. Yep. Came out swinging, 22 hit points. Another hamburger, 45 HP. We're above it, so we have to use the strongest thing we got. Lost his temper. His offense went up by 1. Boom. And PSI Gaming Alpha. Gonna go for it again. PSI Gaming Alpha. It's on guard. And 85 damage. Oh, that was it. Alright. I might have been more mentally prepared for that battle than needed. We got the peaceful after battle music. Really like that. It's really nice. Just enjoying it, just feeling relaxed. This would be a good meditative loop, actually. Maybe sine waves that go to these frequencies. Maybe it has the level up music every once in a while too, just to kind of make you feel like you're getting somewhere, because you are, especially if you're meditating. Ness gained 492 experience points. He's just getting them. He's just getting non-stop experience points. I didn't think you would do so well against the mighty Onett police force. You want me to open the road to Tucson? Hang on for a second. I'll radio my staff and give them the word. Beep beep, click rrr. Click, Strong here, do you read me? Kirk, hey. It's me, Captain Strong. Okay, listen, a kid named Ness will be there in a few minutes. He's a kid in a red cap. I want you to open the road to Tucson for him. I know that. Don't ask me why, just do it. That's an order, Strong out. Boom. Well, kid, I'm not going to question you now, but I do want to see you again. Good luck. Bop. I guess I'm not going to see him again. Bum, bum, bum. And talk. not really one of the gang. I'm a cop, even though I don't look like it. I don't know why you tell me that. I could be part of the gang. Or I guess I just look demonstrably like I'm not. I guess I'll just kind of give him a kind of like a far look of like respect and thanks for fighting me or whatever. I don't know. I'm not gonna go back and talk to him. That was weird that I had to fight all the policemen in order to advance the narrative. I need to I'm sorry to do it, but I'm going to talk to these cops. Aren't you, Ness? Hey, got the okay from Chief Strong to let you through. Take care of yourself, and you're doing well. Keep it up. Town map can be checked out at library. You can also use the map in Tucson. It's really useful. And I gotta go. I'm gonna load up. I'm gonna go. I guess walk back through the town. I actually gotta walk back through the town. I gotta go refill the hamburgers. Say bye to the mom, to Ness's mom, and then that's probably gonna be it. It's gonna be it for the day. It was a lot of work, a lot of fainting. I don't have any money. We gotta get some money from the bank, but I'm gonna pick up some hamburgers. I had a good time. Looks like I can get six. It's like, what is that? 84 bucks. $84 from the ATM machine. Oh wow, that is just keeps stacking up every time I head here, which is great because I need to fill a backpack with burgers. And there was a question earlier if I've played Mother 3, which is purportedly a sequel. I started playing it, but I kept wanting to play this game. To be honest, it was quirky and fun in the same way, but I don't know what it was that made me just want to play EarthBound, independent of the sequel, which was, it actually had a lot more of a lot more dynamics, and it was a lot more vivid, and it was a lot more I want to say colorful. There was a lot more colors involved, and so the dynamics of the world, it almost. No, I'm good. Thank you on the hamburgers. There was a lot of potential to it, but it just kept making me think about EarthBound, and I just got in a relatively uncomfortable accident. If you're just joining, that's it's kind of sad. The stream's coming to an end. I was playing EarthBound. This was round 2. I made it a little farther than I thought I was going to. Made it up through, made it past the Sharks. Made it up to Frankie. Made it past Frankie Stein Jr. I made it up to the Giant Step. I fought that ant guy, the gigantic ant, and then headed on down and cleared a path to Tucson. Now I'm recharging, refilling it up. Gonna say goodbye to Mom. Not a second too soon. You're back. Don't bother yourself with talking now. You look too tired. Mothers understand these things. Eat some steak and scoop to bed. It's too bad. I probably won't be back here for a very long time. This is the last to see this bedroom for a bit. It's not. I mean, there's this weird table and this weird desk with no chair or anything. But this music, this song, it's you're not gonna hear it for a bit. So I'm gonna go ahead, talk to Dad, save, and then that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it for Onett, 1TT, on ETT. Just take away from me what you spent, $668. 192 experience to get to the next level. I've created a record for your adventure up to this point. Good night, sleep tight. Thank you for watching. My name is GoldVision. I'm from the future. We're probably going to do this stream again, hopefully sooner than later. I really like EarthBound. I hope you do too. And I'll talk to you soon.